It's always like crooked.
Ah!
Babe.
It's too close to my hole.
Okay, there you go.
Is that better?
Is that better for you?
Oh, wait, let me let my blood pressure go down since you just nearly touched my hole. Does anybody know about my hole?
I'm literally married to the most dramatic person.
Well, I'm sensitive. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's just who I am.
Oh my gosh.
But I feel better now. And speaking of blood pressure, see that thing behind me? That thing is gonna stand my paralyzed butt up. And we do it for a number of reasons. Good for my bones. I have more than one bone. Good for my bones, good for my blood pressure, good for fitness generally.
Yeah.
And then Charisma's gonna ride her bike with me.
Yeah, my Peloton bike is like kind of right here. You can't really see with the frame right now. But we thought we'd talk about this topic of the video while working out in our gym. So Cole's gonna stand and I'm gonna ride and we're gonna chat.
Yes, I have my sliding board right here.
Yeah.
Let's transfer.
Let's do it. We're wearing mics now so that we can actually film further away, which I like. I like that we can move around.
We can talk anywhere.
Yeah, we could talk anywhere. Oh, do you think I'm too close to the wall?
No, I think you're good.
So bring her down. Push!
Bring her down.
Oh, just barely.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool. So as we're transferring, babe,
Yeah.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with our new little gym spot?
I love our new little gym spot.
Am I hitting something on the ground?
No? Yes.
Oh, my brake is on. I put my
no,
brake on.
you know,
I'm a silly goose.
that will make it harder to move.
Well, I'm very satisfied with
Yeah.
that little gym area.
Me too.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I think having this very small room turned into a gym, because it's so dark. We literally have a light right here, guys, because it's so dark filming. So I just think it's the perfect gym space.
Yeah, it's a little cave-ish, but that's fine.
But I think gyms should be cave-ish. I don't know. I like the cave-ishness of gyms. Ooh, your shoulder popped.
Yeah,
I wonder if they heard that on the mic, because that was so loud.
Okay. You know, for a very long time, I didn't really use my stander. And a big part of that was this idea in my head that the transfer took forever, that it would be just like difficult to get in and out of, but it's really not.
No, it's pretty easy. I just need to like adjust you once you're standing, but.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my booty back a little bit. There we go. Why is my blood pressure already dropping?
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm gonna need to get you some water.
Man, this might be one of the faint days.
Oh gosh. Ah. Are you really lightheaded right now?
Maybe my body just knows, oh no, here we go with the standing thing again.
This again. Gotta get Cole all strapped in. Do as much as I can from this side because, oh, you can't even see your face.
Hiding.
Because the other side, I don't think I have much space since it's so close to my bike.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
What?
I just touched your bike seat. That is stiff.
Yeah, no.
Does that not hurt your
It
nethers?
does. It does. Remember the first day I rode it, I said I couldn't even sit down because my butt was so sore?
You can't even sit down?
It was so bad, y'all. It's good now. Like, now I'm used to it, and it doesn't hurt me at all, actually.
I can't even feel down there, and I think it would be uncomfortable for me.
Oh my God, your pants are so big.
Yeah, my pants are so loose these days. I bought these before I lost weight.
Okay, last strap.
I feel like an astronaut about to blast off.
All right, hold on, let me adjust the weight before you start going up.
Well, it's gonna take a while, so.
Get started. I think I have to bring the camera up high because Cole's so tall.
I'm going. We're getting up. Okay, here we go. So many pumps. This is very hard to do without triceps.
Yes, it is. I'm trying to see how tall you're gonna get. You got it, babe. So close.
This is a workout by itself. Okay, I'm pretty far up there. Does that look good?
Yeah, this knee is all funky though. Can you go back down?
You want me to go back down?
I just feel like this kneecap is being pushed up. Yeah. Let me just fix it. I think I need to come over here and do it. I tried to do it over there. Sorry, I just don't want you to, if you're getting like chills and anything, it's probably because this knee. Ow, I hit my head. All right, baby, we're gonna have to do that again. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, I trust you. You're my trainer. You have the knowledge. I don't.
How's that?
Oh, it's too much. Can you go back? Good. Looking downwards, I need to go way back.
Oh, how's that?
That's good.
Too much? Good?
No, I think it's
Oh
good.
my God, your pants are legit falling off.
My pants are falling off.
Let me try to like tuck it so it can stay up.
This is a good demonstration of how clothes fit a lot differently on seated people versus standing people.
I know. Someone was like, oh, the pants are so big. I saw one of the videos commenting on the pants being so big on Cole's waist, and I'm like, yeah, that's because when he sits down, It needs to have room versus standing up. There you go. Now I have a good idea of how tall you are.
Okay.
Here we go.
My right arm is dead.
Is it? How are you feeling?
I'm hanging in there. I'm standing in there.
You're standing in there?
Yeah. Where are you going?
I don't know. It's so tight. Here, I'm going to come this way.
You gotta be careful bending over right in front of me.
Why? You're a horn dog.
All I know is I can do some pumping up here.
Oh my gosh. All right, shoes on. When I first got this Peloton bike, y'all, I could not get off for the life of me because of how you have to get off. I was struggling.
Yeah, she got the like special click-in shoes.
But you have to have them for this, I'm pretty sure. Okay. How's the setup?
right.
Because now that I'm in, I don't really feel like getting back out.
I think we're good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Let's pedal. I have to put some resistance on. How you feeling?
A little faint.
Yeah? You need some water?
No, I'm all right.
Yeah? Ooh, my legs are already
Actually, yeah,
burning.
I'll
Let
take
me
the water.
Take some resistance off. Oh, it doesn't block you.
Oh,
You good?
yeah, I'm good.
You spasmed?
You're Johnny on the spot. Thank you. So, what does working out mean to you, Charisma?
What does working out mean to me?
Yeah, what does it mean to you?
It's happiness for me. It's a stress reliever for me. It's different for me now than it was in the past, that's for sure.
What was it like in the past?
Are you gonna ask me a bunch of questions right now?
Yes.
What? Well, maybe we should just talk about the topic of this video first, and then we can go into that. So, we've been seeing a lot of comments talking about my weight and how I look really thin, especially compared to the beginning of when we started filming.
Which is interesting, because usually the comments are about my weight going up and down, but we've already addressed that. And so I think it's time to address Charisma's weight too, because it's either end of the spectrum, and I think both ends are important.
Well, and I think the idea, when it comes to my weight, I think there's this idea that I'm gonna be out of breath this video, by the way, because I am climbing a mountain. The resistance is kind of high. But
Turn it down then.
No, I want to get an actual workout.
Trying to get them thick legs.
Yeah. But I've had the different sides of it, right? So people thinking I've lost a lot of weight and I look too skinny, and they think it has a lot to do with being Cole's caregiver. And then you have the people who want to know my workout routine because I look nice and fit. So, you know, I just think that, I don't know why, but our channel gets a lot of comments about both of our weight and our sizes, which is interesting.
A lot. So I don't know why.
So we addressed Cole's weight a couple months ago. Now we're gonna talk about mine. We're never gonna talk about weight again because it's something that we just don't really like to talk about.
I know, yeah.
I don't know, it's just like an interesting thing. But
So I think we should go back to when we started the channel. When we started the channel, I was actually in good shape.
You were.
I had gone on like a workout fitness spree because I wanted to date. And I felt like I had more confidence when I had worked out and I was in good shape. That being said, before I had gained a lot of weight. And then once we started dating, I gained a lot of weight too. It was quite an interesting start. And then you, on the other hand.
Yeah, when we started dating, I was probably the biggest I've ever been in terms of weight. I was like 145, and that's because I was addicted to the gym. Like when I say addicted to the gym, I was going to the gym every single day, and a lot of times twice a day, every single day. And so I had gained a lot of weight, and I loved it. I don't know, I just felt like that time in my life, that's something I felt like I needed. And I think a lot of it is contributed to high school, being called the skinny girl. And so my whole life, I was known as the skinny girl. And I remember I told Cole this story in gym class.
Oh yeah, this is so funny. It's such a high school kind of story.
Sad.
It is sad. Like in hindsight, you can laugh about it.
Yeah.
This is just such a high school story. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we had, those pool noodles. For some reason, we were playing a game, and you had to hit people with pool noodles in gym class. And the gym teacher, wanted to show that the pool noodles doesn't hurt. And so she asked for the biggest guy in the class, which was a huge, tight end football player or linebacker. I don't know what position they're bigger, but the bigger position. This big, buff guy, he was strong. Kevin was his name. And then she was like, then I need the scrawniest girl. She looks around.
Not the scrawniest.
I know
It
of
says
all.
scrawniest?
She could have said the thinnest, the smallest. No, scrawny is the word she used. And I still remember it to this day. And this was 10th grade because it just bothered me so much. And then she looks around and she looks at me and was like, Charisma, you're the scrawniest girl, come here. And I was like, dang, it was cool when Kevin was the biggest guy because guys want to be big and strong. But no girl ever wants to be scrawny.
Yeah, that's not the most flattering adjective.
No.
Scrawny.
So I go in front of the classroom, he takes the pool noodle, And she tells him to hit me as hard as he can with a pool noodle, which he did. And she's like, Kirsten, did that hurt? And like, it actually kind of did sting a little bit because he hit me like he swung.
Pool noodles can hurt.
Yes.
Especially when they're wet.
Yeah, it wasn't wet, thank goodness. But I was like, oh no, it doesn't hurt. But anyway, that stuck with me since 10th grade. And so I always felt like I had to be bigger.
When we met, not only were you working out twice a day, but you were also working as the rehab tech at the hospital, which is an on-your-feet job where you're working with patients, you're helping with transfers.
Yep. Are you okay?
As soon as I started talking right then, I got a little lightheaded.
Why don't you drink some water?
I will.
You gotta move. I'm pedaling and you gotta pedal.
Yeah, trying. I'm not very spazzy right now. That would be helpful.
Grab your leg, not, oh my God, that probably looked like I grabbed something else. It was literally Cole's thigh.
I should have thrown my head back.
Cole. Is that good?
Okay, there's a little spasm. Not helpful. But yeah, so you were like, that was probably like max workout you were doing all the time. And it showed. I mean, you could tell. Like, I look back at when we first started dating and like, your body is amazing today, but your body then was amazing in like such a thick way. You had those juicy thighs.
Oh my gosh.
You had the biceps in your shoulders and arms.
Yeah.
Even through your core.
Yeah.
Like, you could just see, just looking.
Well, you see it. You could see it in my face too. Wow, I'm getting double workout over here.
Yeah.
You can see it in my face too. I was just bigger. All that to say is I am naturally small. I have a very high metabolism. If you look at my dad, if you look at my brothers, we're all very small.
Just, as a kid, all of the pictures, just super thin. I had, like, the Christmas tree, is what I like to call it, as I was growing up. Like, I would first grow outwards, and then I'd hit a growth spurt, and I'd thin out, and I'd get taller, and then I'd grow outwards, and then thin out and grow taller.
Yeah.
I don't think there was an out phase for you.
No.
It was just a...
Always skinny.
Yeah.
There's a picture of me. I don't think I'll be able to find it for this video, but there's this picture of me, and I look so skinny, and my kneecaps were so massive. Like, you know how you're so small that your knees look big?
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to find it, but I always think about that.
It's just how you've always been.
Yeah.
And it's because of your genetics.
Yeah,
It's obvious. I mean, because I look at your dad, and your dad, that man can eat some food and eat some sweets. I mean, he has ice cream like every day.
It's not good.
And maybe it's not good, but it's not like it's showing in his weight.
No, it's not.
At all.
Before Cole, I had an unhealthy relationship with the gym, mainly because I thought that I had to look a certain way. And so I just was constantly working out, that it became my whole world, only for image, not really because it made me feel good. And then when I started dating Cole, I learned to just like love myself. And Cole helped me work through that a lot. And I stopped going to the gym as frequently. It took like 5 years, but because of that, I went back to what the weight my body naturally wants to be, which is like 125. I'm a little less than that now, but like that's kind of where I am now.
There you go.
I'm out of breath.
I love it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, go ahead.
That's where I am now because my body naturally wants to be there. I think a lot of people think that I have been so stressed being Cole's caregiver, which is why I lost so much weight, but it really isn't it at all. It's just because I stopped going to the gym because I had a healthier relationship with my body and how I felt about myself to allow myself to just be naturally where my body wants to be, which is where I am now.
Yeah. And also, we've been thinking about this a lot recently, just like reflecting on our lives since we finally moved here to Minnesota. We feel like it's a final kind of move and we've matured into like, you know, the next chapter of our lives. I feel like that's where we are right now. And so we've been reflecting on our relationship. And it's been, I mean, we're creeping up on 8 years.
I know.
That's a long time. And we started filming content right away, which means y'all have seen us grow up. Yeah. Literally. And
we were 23 and 24 years old when we started the channel. We're now almost 30 and 31.
Yeah. And I would imagine a lot of those comments come from people who maybe just found our channel. They watched a video from 2000 and whenever, 2019.
Yeah.
And then the next video they watch is us in 2025. Like, of course, we're gonna look different. We grew up.
Yeah, we really did.
Just like everyone does. And I think it's also a common experience for people to look back on their younger days and think like, oh man, I wish I would look like that again, you know, or I wish I could fit into my wedding dress again, or I just think it's a common experience that everybody's body changes and we all often look back and it's like, oh, those were the best days.
Yeah, I think just for us that people can just see it more easily. It's more accessible to people on the internet, our transition, because you literally can watch one video, like Cole said, one day, and then right after that, watch a newer video.
Years later.
Years later. And so I think that's why people see the difference more than we probably would. But you know, I debated whether making this video because I feel like as a small person, there's this thing called skinny privilege, right? Like, you know, clothes are made for thinner people. Society just like is made for smaller people. You think about roller coasters and all these different things. And so I hate to talk about my struggles and my insecurities with my body image and my weight because I think that it's something that many people are like, oh, you're complaining, but most people would want to look like you. And so I feel like I can't talk about my struggles. I eat a lot of food. And Cole witnesses, like me eating.
So much. If I eat what Charisma was eating, like my metabolism would not be able to keep up.
Yeah. And so I thought once I turned 30, you know, my metabolism would slow down. And honestly, once I turned 30 is when I lost even more weight. And I was at like 118 at one point, and I was like, okay, this is like a struggle. This is a problem. Like, I don't want to be this small. What can I do? And so I literally started drinking Ensures because I needed extra calories. And I also wanted to go to the gym because I know the best way for me to gain weight is to work out. And so I started doing that again, and I feel much better. But I want to make sure that I'm going to the gym because I want to and it makes me happy, rather than because I feel like I need to fit this mold, this body image mold that people may have.
Yeah, I think we should all be happy with ourselves, but you know, there's nothing wrong with also striving towards something, as long as it's a healthy vision for yourself and for your happiness. If it's detracting from your mental health, then I don't think that's worth it, you know. It's been great. I feel like we're starting to settle into a good, healthy routine for our lives and stuff here. LA, for some reason, just felt more difficult to have like a good, healthy routine. I think because we were just like so slammed and so pressed to make sure we were surviving out there.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard. But here is like a different world. It feels more like our old selves. I mean, we would work all the time. We used to do the joint workouts where you would be my weights, you know, and you just like hold my arm as I would push out and stuff.
Yeah.
That video I just watched, and I was like, wow, look at us. I look way thicker, you look way thicker.
My thighs, yeah.
Like, man, we've really grown up.
We've grown up, and I'm happy with where we are. You know, this is who we are now. If we're still filming 10 years from now, don't think we will be. But if we are, we're gonna look so different then, too. We're older, we're more mature, our bodies have finally grown into where they are settling for a while. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate the concern. I just don't want this idea being that I'm losing weight because I'm Cole's caregiver, when it's literally just, this is me. This is my normal body size.
I can attest to it because I see the behind the scenes where she's trying to gain weight, and it really does come down to like if she commits to the gym like super regularly all the time. Even when you do that though, it takes forever to start putting the weight on.
Took me 2 years to go from 120 to 145.
Sometimes if you're not like drinking the Ensures and the protein shakes and stuff, she starts working out and loses a little bit of weight too.
Yeah.
Well, it just gets like leaner, cutter.
Yeah, get leaner, yeah. So it's a tricky thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how people are gonna relate or react to this video. It's something I went back and forth wanting to film because it's an interesting topic, but.
I know. Weight is always a touchy subject, which is why we try to preach, just don't comment on weight.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own experience, their own journey. You don't know what they're going through or what their genetics are. So just let people live their life and be happy.
Yeah, and it's tricky though because I think about Chadwick Boseman, who lost a lot of weight and he had cancer and then he died.
Yeah, and people were judging him before they realized.
He was sick. And so I think sometimes now there's a mentality that people are concerned that we might be sick if they see us lose a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But if we are too, like seeing someone saying you look sick and you are sick is also a lot to deal with mentally. It's a tricky thing. I think people talking about anyone's image, it's tricky for the person receiving those comments. I'm sweating, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so tired.
Are you good?
Yeah.
You've been going.
I know. I have the resistance really high, so it's like I'm climbing a mountain right now, y'all. How are you feeling?
I feel good. It was actually harder in the beginning. I think my body kind of settled in. I haven't passed out or anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to sweat on my hair too much, so I think I'm about done.
About done.
And maybe I'll just do some weights on my arms. I like my arms strong, sorry.
All good. Yeah, we're gonna let this be the last time we talk about weight.
Yeah.
If you don't get the point at this point, then you may never get the point.
Oh, God.
To never, just don't comment on people's weight.
Yeah.
So, upcoming, we are going to be going on a cruise with Isaiah and Alyssa and Stella, which I'm very excited about. And I swear, if I see one comment about the weight I've gained after that cruise, you're getting blocked.
Cole's saying he's gonna eat everything, which I am too. You get unlimited food on cruises.
Unlimited food? I'm gonna have 8 cheeseburgers a day.
No shame over here. You eat, boo-boo.
I'm gonna be eating. Oh, I can't wait.
I know, I'm excited.
I love a Disney cheeseburger, man.
I love Disney food.
Yeah.
People always are surprised when we say Disney cruises have the best food, but we've been on a lot and
Great food.
it's the best food so far.
If you don't believe us, go watch Keith Lee's TikTok videos from a recent Disney cruise.
Yes, he loved it. You ready to come down?
Yeah, I'm ready to come down.
right.
All right, this is good.
That's good.
Good. See, are we happier?
Yeah, I feel good. And I'm like, yes, now I can get to the office and get some work done.
Yeah.
All right, are we gonna watch me get out of this thing because it's embarrassing?
Yeah, how do you do it?
You've never seen me?
I don't think so.
Oh, dang, I don't know. I think
Is
I
this
should.
gonna be embarrassing? Do I want
No.
people to see you do this?
And then you go this way first.
Oh,
don't I?
that came right out.
Yeah, I've gotten better at it. And then I'm gonna come over here. Once I'm on the floor, it's easier.
Oh, so you just yank it?
Yeah, you just twist and yank.
That's cool. Going down.
Going down.
Oh, this is the best part. When all that blood comes back to my head. Yay. Sweet blood.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you later next week when we film Who Knows What. Maybe we'll go to the Mall of America. We're trying to, now that it's warmer, we're trying to get out in Minnesota more. So
Yeah, let's go do some things.
don't forget to, you want to say it?
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay
Stay positive.